Hello everyone, welcome back to Kubota Farms here on East Vineland, New Jersey, and look what showed up on our farm here about 20 minutes ago. This old Peterbilt cab over. I love cab overs. I love 1980s, 1970s cab overs. I just think they're unique looking. I think they're cool looking. I think they have a lot of character. And attached to it, actually not so old, a little dirty, but not so old, underbelly. Underside, however you want to call it, lizard dump trailer. Now you might ask, well, why did Fred bring this over? Well, Fred brought this over because we are going to do some selling today. We need to bring some cash in, and we've got stuff to sell. Even if it's not the perfect time market-wise to sell some of this stuff, we need money, we want to expand, we want to move along, we want to get stuff done. So that's where we're at with it. You might also say, well, wait a minute though. I watched Buchern yesterday and you did the same thing yesterday. You were selling stuff. Yeah, I know. I sold a bunch of silage on Buchern, and we are going to actually sell silage for starters here today as well. There's a good reason for it, and I apologize for the duplicate efforts on both farms, but I have a good reason, at least, well, a reason. You decide, I guess, if it's good or not. But I have always found when starting a new map and you want to bring cash in pretty quick, at least what I normally do is I hit grass work pretty fast. If there's fields to harvest, I get those done and get fields prepped and so on and so forth. But grass work seems to be, see what kind of power this thing has. Grass work seems to be, at least in my opinion, a good, fast way to bring in cash to the farm. And what's nice about grass work as well is it's got kind of a fast turnaround to it. You know, you can get multiple cuttings in a year, whereas with crops like wheat, barley, and other crops, you're harvesting and then you're going to get a, oh, I'm going to take that mailbox out. I bet I did take that mailbox out. Wasn't paying much attention. You're not going to get, man, my wheel is, I have got a bad just, it wants to go right. I don't know what's going on with that, but it definitely wants to go right. I've got something going on with this truck. That's so interesting. That's funny. Alignment problem or something. Boy, does it want to go right though. Here, let me take a look at my wheel real quick. My wheel is centered, but it's not really centered on inside of the cab. That's really curious. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that. Maybe we'll hop in a tractor and see if we have the same experience there. It's not so bad at lower speeds. It's not pulling too bad right now. Huh. Well, I disconnected and reconnected the trailer, and now it doesn't want to pull. So maybe we're in pretty good shape. Anyway, sorry for that. It's kind of like squirrel. Kind of got off track there for a sec. But I always find grass work to be a nice bump in income if that's what you're looking to do. Now, if I remember right, when I looked at this map, these sell points are not large sell points. They're not the kind of sell points that you can easily turn a semi around in. And if I remember right on this one, I think what we're going to have to do is get her turned around here, almost jackknife it. It's another reason why I like cab overs. They do present a little bit better space, or easier turning space. They don't have that big nose sticking out. And let me see if I can get this thing reversed into our selling area. Let's see what kind of cash we can make on a load of silage. How much do we have? 60. Oh, did I leased? Oh, what did I get here? Oh, that's a lot of silage. Is that 110,000 liters? Oh, man. He got me a big capacity trailer, didn't he? All right, let's see what this will bring in for us. Oh yeah, we're gonna start seeing some money. Hopefully we'll start seeing some money coming in. About halfway there. That's all right, I'm good with it. The more the merrier. And what'd that truckload bring us? 58,000. Oh man, 58,490. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. All right, let's run back and see how much more silage we have, and what else we can sell here. It seems like we had a good chunk of straw, and it also seemed to me like we had I forget in our silos what we had, though. It seemed like we had a good chunk of something in there. Well, it's Tuesday. I hope everybody's week is going well so far. Still early in the week. I always think, you know what, it's still early in the week. There's enough time for something to happen that I don't want. But optimism will reign supreme. And this week will be a winner. I know last time we were here in East Vineland, we bought some pigs. And we bought some more sheep. And I think I also mentioned a mod. I did find the mod that I was looking for. And I'll show you that here in a sec. It took me a minute to find it. I'm a little bit confused about it, to be honest. We just hit that light pole. I'm almost confident we did. Let me see here. Did I hit that light pole? I must have hit that light pole. I don't think I hit the fence. Where am I going? This isn't even our farm. Nothing like paying attention, Brad. Nothing like paying attention. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they're probably not too thrilled about that. Not only taking out their fence or light pole, but also driving over their grass. I'm sure I just making friends wherever I go. That's our turn right there, in fact. But I think we can get in. I thought multiple ways of getting it done, I guess. Let's see how much silage we have left to bring down to the sales barn there. What else we have in here? So we've got another 150,000 liters. We don't need silage for the pigs. We don't need silage for our sheep. I say we load up another truckload of silage and get this delivered. And I think in our bunker, or in our regular silo, yep, okay, so we don't have any crops stored up there, so we're emptied out there, but we do have quite a bit of silage. We do have grass we could sell if we wanted to make some extra coin there. And of course, we do have quite a lot of straw. We need straw for our sheep, or I'm sorry, for our pigs. But we'll be getting more straw shortly. Well, eventually we'll be getting more straw from the 2 fields that we have planted. But I'm all about making some cash and bringing in some cash. I'll tell you what, property around these parts is not cheap at all, and it's going to take some doing to be able to expand our farmland for sure. Maybe I should turn our little bit of lights on for safety, I guess, huh? Oh, missed the pole! Crash counter has officially rang up. What is that, 2 now? I do like the looks of this trailer, though. Quite a lot, actually. I think this is David's trailer, 82 Studios trailer, if I'm not mistaken. That's a sharp-looking trailer. Yeah, he's done a really nice job on this thing. Very, very nice job on it. I'm not into the big lizard decals, but for the trailer itself, yeah, he's done a nice job on her. All right, let's get another load done. Beautiful time of year, October, actually one of my favorite months of the year, if I'm being honest. I love the weather in October. I like the colors in October. Football, college football. Yeah, a lot of good things in October. I'd say the only downside to October is it is, at least where I live, sometimes, in fact, snow season. And it's easily a month away from snow season. So there's always that, which is kind of the downside if you're not a big fan of snow. But otherwise, I like the way that slides out. Just let gravity do its thing, right? Yep. Let gravity run its course. Nothing special mechanical, no hydraulics, nothing fancy. Wonderful how the earth gives us this free work. Very nice. Another 58.5. Very cool. Bringing in $152,000 in the farm now. I'll take that. All right, now I have to remember when we get back, I want to show you. Actually, let's see if we can get a load of maybe we have 66,000 in straw, and I know we had a chunk of grass too, but our sheep love to eat grass, so I don't want to run us into the hole with grass or straw. So maybe that might just be all we're gonna sell today out of that. We'll take a quick peek, but need to get this truck back anyways, truck and trailer back to whoever Fred scammed it from. Some farmer in the area was kind enough to let us borrow it. Wouldn't mind picking one up for the farm, actually. I know you can pick up these Peterbilts pretty cheap nowadays, these cab overs, if they're not, you know, in any kind of super special condition. We could probably get a pretty good deal on one of these Peterbilts. see what we have for leftovers here. I think we might be done. Don't you hit my barn. Well, we have another 40 in silage. We've got a lot of grass. It's going to take a while to go through all that grass. Another 40,000 liters. We'll make one more trip for silage, sure. Why not? Get her all sold out. Might as well. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we're getting close to, is it the Pumps and Hoses DLC, I think it's called? Pumps and Reels, Pumps and Hoses. I always forget to look that up, and I always sure I'm getting it wrong. But that is coming out here shortly, and again, you know, I'm just curious to, see what kind of sales are going to be brought in with that DLC. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I know I want to pick it up because I'm super curious to play with it. I don't do a lot of manure work and muck spreading like that, kind of what it's kind of designed for, but I do think that we are going to see I think we're going to see other uses for it around the farm, and I do like supporting modders and giants whenever I can, and if that means even buying DLC that I may not necessarily be in love with, for me it's just supporting the company and the people and the modders that I certainly appreciate all their hard work that goes into the game. They make the game, you know, modders make the game, just elevate the game sometimes to that next level, don't they? Bring us so much cool stuff. Including this Peterbilt. I believe this is I don't believe this Peterbilt is on the Giants mod hub. I think there's another Peterbilt cab over that is on the Giants mod hub. I don't believe this particular one is. I think I picked this up from King Mods, if I remember correctly. But I liked the sound of the motor on this one better, and I also liked the color designs on this one as well. And you can really tweak this Peterbilt out. You can get extended frame. I mean, this is more of a day cab style, you would call it. It's not so much the cab, but it's more of a day cab style with just the what do they call this? A 4x2 style. But yeah, you can get do all kinds of customization on this Peterbilt. In fact, if we want, I'll show you. Here it is right here. Kind of its basic design, but I believe it's always tricky to find where it is here. Yeah, it's not that. There's colors, chicken lights, front, Cummins engine, wheel setup. That's, I think, what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. So see, you can get more of a, and you get the extended frame as well. Very, very cool. Really, really nice little truck. No doubt about it. All right, so we're sitting at almost 175 grand. I am happy with that. I don't know if it would be worth, haven't really thought about doing cows yet. We can unlock the chicken coop that's by the farmhouse, I don't think that's a very expensive little slice of land. In fact, it's probably one of the cheaper slices of land on the map. If we want to do chickens. Otherwise, it would be really nice to just get some more land to be able to do some more crops on. I wouldn't mind getting into some potatoes, um, if possible. Maybe, sugar beets, some kind of root crop. I know with the pigs, they might really like some sunflowers. Bounce some ideas around there with just... Used to be a little bit more land with this particular farm originally, but as it had gotten passed down from one generation to another, land was sold just to keep the farm going and keep the property taxes happy, the county happy with property taxes and upkeep and all that fun stuff. All right, we can park this thing right out here. And we'll let Fred know that it did an amazing job for us. Better turn the lights off. Don't want to drain the batteries. There we go. Beautiful. I'd be okay with one of these on the farm full time. Absolutely. Not bad at all. All right, so a couple of things I wanted to show you. So that mod that I was talking about the other day that I was having a hard time finding, and I am confused about it because I swear that I had originally gotten it on the actual Giants Mod Hub, but I could not find it out there anymore. I did find it, actually. I found the 2019 version of it, but I could not find the 2022 version of it. And I am looking for it right now, and I certainly hope I didn't lose it. Let's go up here and see if I've got pallets. Yeah, here it is right here. So you can buy barley, canola, you can buy oat, maize, potatoes, soybeans. So you can buy all crops palletized as well, which is super nice if you've got, in situations where you've got, let's say, pigs who do want a separate protein and they want a grain. And what else do they like? They like protein, grain. What's that third one? A root crop. It is super nice to be able to do that when you don't have plans to or can't at the time grow some of those things. It's super handy. Here it is right here, the Farm Supply Pack by the Lort. And in fact, they even include these single carry Pioneer bags, so you don't have to have super strength if you want to be a little bit more role playing or just don't want to deal with turning on super strength. You can buy it in individual, what are they, 100-liter bags for $50. So quite nice. So let's run over to our piggies here. And if we look at our pigs, in fact, if we look at our pigs the way I'm supposed to look at our pigs, we can see that I gave them quite a bit. What was it, wheat or something originally? So we gave them a lot of the grain crop to eat. And I didn't have any protein or root crops to feed them. Oh yeah, I know. I know you guys are already thinking. This one right here knows it's going to be dinner time. So if we set up a little delivery point here and we go into our farm supply pack, once again, if I can find it again, I keep losing it. There it is. And let's say for protein, we can buy them a sunflower pallet. Actually, if we go in here and we're sunflower bags. Unfortunately, you can't. I wish there was a multiple. So you kind of have to do that number, which kind of stinks. But at least they stack, right? Which is super nice instead of that long line that you sometimes get. So we can just grab a bag, take it over to our happy little pigs, and they will love it. Oh, I know, I can hear one snorting already, thinking about it. I think you have to. The only downside, and I wish it wasn't like this, is they kind of have to be up in the air to sell. Why isn't it taking that one? That's kind of weird. Huh. I don't know why it's not taking that. Was it not taking it because of that there? Well, that's weird. Oh, I had to turn it around. Huh. Okay. Apparently I had to spin it. Or, of course, easiest way to do it is turn on super strength, buy a pallet, and just feed them the whole skid. And we take a look here. Now they have some 600 liters of protein, and I think what you're looking for is um, that base food. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that base food you want to be in the yellow. But total capacity effectiveness, it shows yellow. So I don't know. Maybe they're not so picky as I thought they were. I thought you had to treat this a little bit more like TMR, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe you don't need a perfect pig mixture. I thought you did, though, because I'm pretty sure there's mods out there that mix pig food, right? I mean, you can placeable mods that do pig food mixing. So that is curious. Total capacity and effectiveness. Base food 50%. I could swear we only gave them wheat though. Maybe did we give them something other than just wheat? They didn't get any root crops, and we just gave them protein. Grain and base food. So grain is at 16.9. We gave them something else then, because there's a right. Wonder what the base food was. What did we have? We had wheat, I think. Did we have sorghum? Maybe we had some sorghum that we gave them. Interesting. Anyways, they're happy. That one's just went running somewhere. Wow. I don't know where he went, but he was moving in a hurry. I think that's about it today for Kubota Farms. I think we're getting late enough in the day to be able to call it. I don't think there's anything else we need to accomplish. In fact, here in October, I was thinking, and I always forget to look, we do have some contract work though that we might be able to squeeze in next time. So maybe next time we'll look at that contract right there. Oh, that's a good one. That's a lot of work though, I bet. But still, almost $17,000. What do they want done here? They want mowing and baling. They want us to mow the grass in field 105. They want us to bale and wrap it to make silage, and then sell the silage over to the farm shop south. Field 105, huh? How big is field 105? Okay, so about 3.5 acres. And it's got to be right there. Okay, interesting. What's field 105 going to cost us? Oh, almost, man, 475,000 bucks. Yeah. Where's that little spot? Right here. This little spot right here. $45,000. That little guy right there has a chicken coop. If we wanted to go that route, that thing is 541,000 for that. But I think, is that where the cow barn is? I think that might be the cow barn. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is the cow barn there. And that one right there would be really nice. That one's 228,000. That would fill in really nicely. Yeah, I knew that was going to be expensive. 300,000 for that. All right, well, we're still a little ways away. We're getting closer, no doubt. This also would be, I think we're ready for another cutting on this grass, and that would also bring in some fast cash to get another cutting on the grass, do some silage, and get that sold off as well. So, hey, thanks everyone for joining me here on another edition of Kubota Farms. I really appreciate it. I will see you all Wednesday morning for Buchern. You all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.